Chapter 1. The Accidental Pact and the Bewildered Librarian.
The sun rose over Willowmere village, dappling the cobbled streets with gold as birds chattered in the hedgerows. Inside the stately Willowmere library, dust motes danced in shafts of light. It was here that Pip Thistledown, halfling of modest stature and even more modest ambitions, tiptoed between towering shelves.
A comprehensive guide to the care and feeding of mosses, Volume 3. Just what I needed.
Mr. Thistledown, please mind the reshelving cart. Last week's avalanche of encyclopedias is still fresh in my memory.
Sorry, Madam Bristlequill. I'll be ever so careful, promise.
Pip approached the checkout desk, where Madame Bristlequill awaited with the patience of a stone gargoyle. On the desk, among the usual ledgers, lay a parchment bristling with arcane glyphs and an ominous wax seal.
Excuse me, is this the new library form? It looks rather decorative.
Oh, just sign it, Mr. Thistledown. We're piloting a new system.
Pip, ever eager to comply, dipped the feathered pen and scrawled his signature. The parchment shimmered with a sudden violet glow, the wax seal melting into swirling runes.
Oh dear. Was it supposed to do that?
Suddenly, the library's candles blazed with blue fire, and every book spine rearranged itself into anagrams of Pip's name.
By the Dewey Decimal, what have you done?
I only signed the form.
In the shadowy rafters, eldritch runes shimmered. Somewhere far beyond mortal sight, a slumbering presence stirred.
Whose mortal mark disturbs my eternal nap?
The room chilled as a shadowy figure coalesced above the desk, eyes blinking into existence. Pip clutched his book like a shield.
A halfling, truly? Of all the mortals to bear my sigil.
Terribly sorry to intrude. Would you like a biscuit?
No, Wait. You signed the Pact of Binding. My powers are yours to command, within reason.
Am I dreaming, or is the library haunted again?
Pip blinked, uncertain whether to faint or curtsy. A magical contract, an eldritch patron, and a perfectly ordinary day, so far. The candles dimmed, books fell silent, and the strange magic settled, at least for the moment.
If it's not too much trouble, could you help me find the section on rare mosses?
Very well. Witness the power you have claimed.
With a flash, every book in the library sprouted a lush layer of green moss. Madame Bristlequill let out a strangled gasp.
My encyclopedias, they're gardening.
Thus began Pip's unlikely career as a warlock, his first spell a success, depending on one's definition. Outside, the breeze carried rumors of strange happenings at the Willowmere library, and destiny stirred. But what peculiar consequences would tomorrow bring?
Chapter 2. The Mossy Mayhem and the Curious Council.
Morning broke over Willowmere, and news of the moss-covered library spread faster than a squirrel up a tree.
Did you see it, Councillor Barrow? Every book, moss. It's headline material, I tell you. Preposterous. Libraries don't grow gardens indoors. Someone will answer for this. Mark my words.
Mary Cobblepot, Willowmere's tireless gnome reporter, darted through the crowd, collecting wild stories and wilder rumors. Councillor Barrow polished his spectacles, determined to restore order, or at least his morning tea. Back at the library, Pip attempted to scrape moss from a dictionary, with limited success. Madame Bristlequill glared daggers while Eldroth flickered unseen in the shadows.
I do apologise, madam. I've never seen such enthusiastic horticulture.
If you intend to experiment with botany, kindly do so outside.
Perhaps you should wish for a cleaning spell. Carefully this time.
I wish the moss would just quietly vanish and leave everything's spotless.
There was a soft pop, followed by a rain of sparkling bubbles. The moss vanished, along with all the ink from every page. The library fell into horrified silence.
My encyclopedias! They're blank!
The village council, led by Councillor Barrow and trailed by Mary, stormed into the library, their shoes squelching on the still damp, mossy carpet.
What in the name of order is going on here? Why are these tomes as empty as my patience? Oh, this is a scoop! The day Willowmere forgot everything. Catchy, don't you think?
There's a perfectly reasonable explanation. Somewhere.
I suggest you improvise, little Warlock. You're making history. Quite literally, now.
Pip gulped, feeling every eye in Willowmere upon him. The council's frowns could wilt a turnip. Desperate, Pip clutched the nearest blank book and muttered a hopeful incantation.
By the powers I don't quite understand, let these pages recall what's lost and restore what should be.
The books shuddered, then sprang open, spilling forth a torrent of words, letters, and illustrations that zipped around the room like startled bats.
Ah! Mind the periodicals! This is the best front page I've ever seen.
When the chaos settled, every book was restored, except, curiously, for the council's official records, now overflowing with embarrassing limericks. Haha!
Who replaced the tax rolls with poetry about my mustache?
As the village reeled, Eldroth's many eyes turned toward the horizon, sensing a distant ripple in the eldritch weave.
Be wary, Pip. Your reputation grows. Soon others will come seeking the source of these wonders.
Others? I was rather hoping to remain inconspicuous.
Beyond Willowmere, strange figures gathered in shadowy places, drawn by rumors of impossible magic. The adventure was only just beginning.
Chapter 3. Strangers, Scones, and Suspicious Shadows.
On market day, Willowmere Square overflowed with stalls, scents of fresh bread, and the clamor of curious townsfolk. At the heart of the bustle, Tilda Vexley, half-elf merchant, set up her wares, her eyes alight with anticipation for oddities and gossip.
Finest charms and trinkets, straight from the Sapphire Coast. Guaranteed to ward off magical mishaps, or your coppers back. Any talismans for accidental warlocks? Asking for a friend.
Councillor Barrow eyed the merchant's table with suspicion, while a crowd gathered to swap tales of the mossy miracle. Pip, determined to avoid further magical mishaps, hid behind the tea tent, nibbling a scone and watching the world go by.
Maybe if I just sit quietly, nothing odd will happen today.
How quaint. Yet the winds of fate do not favor idleness, little Warlock.
I'd settle for a single, uneventful afternoon.
Fate, however, had other plans. The scone in Pip's hand began to glow faintly, sprouting tiny, edible flowers.
Of course. Blossomberry scones. Why not?
In the library, Madame Bristlequill and Mary huddled among the shelves, surrounded by spell-burned tomes and half-scraped moss.
Mary, I require your investigative instincts. Something here is awry, and I intend to find the root. A mystery. Shall I start with the suspicious footprints or the floating quills?
Together, they scrutinized every inch of the reading room, oblivious to the faint, silvery script that pulsed along the ceiling beams. As dusk crept in, a hooded stranger lingered at Willowmere's edge, watching the village with patient, unblinking stillness.
So this is where the threads unravel, and the pact stirs anew.
The stranger's gloved hand traced ancient symbols in the dust, silver embroidery catching the last rays of sun. Far across the fields, Eldroth's gaze flickered, unseen yet not unfelt.
Pip, beware. There are eyes upon Willowmere tonight. Eyes old as secrets.
As night deepened, Mary discovered a faded sigil hidden behind the library's ledger. Madame Bristlequill gasped, recognizing a symbol forbidden since the Old Kingdoms.
This should not be here. Mary, fetch Pip at once, and do not breathe a word to the council. On it. If there's trouble, we'll get to the bottom, or at least the middle of it.
Outside, the hooded stranger vanished into the mist, leaving only swirling runes and a sense of gathering storm. Tomorrow, Willowmere would wake to more than rumors.
Chapter 4. Runes, Revelations, and the Midnight Summons.
Mary darted through moonlit streets, dodging puddles and startled cats, clutching her notebook like a shield.
Pip, urgent news, library, secret sigils, possible doom.
Possible doom? I was hoping for chamomile tea.
Mary seized Pip by the sleeve and towed him back toward the library, scone crumbs trailing in their wake. Inside the dim library, Madame Bristlequill stood guard over the glowing sigil, her shadow stretched long across the floor.
There you are. Pip, Mary, this symbol is forbidden. Its meaning lost to time. Or so I thought.
I didn't do it on purpose, I swear. My magical accidents are mostly floral.
That mark predates kingdoms and councils. It binds more than books, little Warlock.
Ancient curses, secret runes. This is the best night ever.
The sigil pulsed, casting shifting patterns on the walls. Outside, a faint creak echoed through the silence. The library door creaked again as Tilda Vexley slipped inside, holding a softly glowing crystal.
I heard whispers in the square. If you're dealing with ancient magic, this trinket might reveal what's hidden. Thank you, Miss Vexley. Stand back, everyone.
Tilda waved the crystal over the sigil. A spectral message blossomed in the air, words in a language none recognized, except Eldroth, who recoiled.
That is a summons. Someone calls to what lies beneath Willowmere.
Beneath? Why is it never above?
Shadows rippled as the hooded stranger slipped through an unlocked window, boots silent on the floorboards.
The seal is weak. It must be broken tonight.
Eldroth's eyes flared. Pip's hands tingled with wild magic. Madame Bristlequill raised her heaviest tome.
Oh dear, not another magical jewel. I left my good socks at home.
Identify yourself. This is a place of learning, not larceny.
The hooded stranger raised a hand, silver runes spiraling outward. Pip felt the pack's power surge, uncertain and wild.
Pip, your will is the key. Do not let fear break the bond.
All right, pact or no pact, I won't let you harm Willowmere.
Magic collided in a flurry of light and shadow, books whirling, sigils flaring, and the air thick with unspoken words. When the light faded, the hooded stranger was gone, but the sigil now burned with new intensity, and a crack split the library floor. Whatever was beneath Willowmere, it was waking.
Chapter 5. Cracks in the Stacks and a Village in Peril.
The library trembled as the glowing crack in the floor widened, sending up sparks of violet light. Bookshelves shuddered and dust rained from the rafters.
That's not supposed to happen, is it? Please tell me that's not supposed to happen.
Everyone away from the fissure. Pip, do not poke it with your staff.
The seal is broken. The bindings are weakening. Something ancient stirs below.
Cracks in the stacks. Willowmere Library in peril. Oh, this will make a thrilling headline, assuming we survive.
Outside, bells rang and villagers crowded the square, staring at the glowing library windows. Counselor Barrow waved his cane, trying to restore order.
Remain calm. The situation is well in hand. Mostly. Stand back. I have anti-chaos charms, containment pouches, and, possibly, a portable hoe.
Tilda began handing out charms to worried villagers, who clutched them as if they might ward off earthquakes. The glow from the library intensified. Eldroth's form grew larger, eyes multiplying as he hovered over the crack. Ancient runes spun in the air, casting strange shadows.
Beneath Willowmere lies a forgotten vault, once sealed by pact and rune. It holds things best left to legend, but now its guardians stir.
Guardians? Are they friendly or more of the eat your soul variety?
Either way, we must protect the village. Pip, ready your... Oh, heavens. What is that?
From the crack, a swarm of tiny red imps burst forth, cackling and tumbling through the air, scattering books and knocking over ink pots. Imps zipped through the library and out the doors, swiping spectacles, dipping quills in ink, and tying shoelaces together with magical glee.
Tiny fiends with a taste for chaos. Oh, this is front-page material.
Eldroth, what's the quickest way to banish imps? Preferably without destroying the entire library.
Imps are creatures of loophole and mischief. Outwit them, and you may drive them back. Or at least keep your shoes.
Return my pens, you wretched goblins!
As Pip chased imps beneath the shelves, a faint, hollow voice echoed from the widening crack. Something ancient and cold, speaking words even Eldroth did not know.
That is no imp. The vault's true prisoner stirs, and its hunger is not so easily sated.
This just keeps getting better. Or, well, worse. Much worse.
As imps swarmed and villagers panicked, the crack pulsed with a sinister light. Something far more dangerous was awakening in the dark below Willowmere.
Chapter 6. The Vault Below and the Bargain of Binding.
The crack in the library floor widened with a final shudder, revealing a spiral staircase plunging into darkness. Cold mist billowed up, chilling the air.
I suppose this is the part where we bravely descend, rather than run screaming for the hills.
The village depends on us. Try not to touch anything glowing, unless you want more imps. Down the rabbit hole! Or, well, the eldritch fissure.
With lanterns and trembling nerves, Pip, Madame Bristlequill, Mary, and Tilda followed Eldroth's flickering form below. Imps scampered past their feet, chittering gleefully. Deep below, the walls pulsed with ancient runes and wards. Each step sparked ripples of arcane light.
These glyphs are old. Older than any merchant's tale I've heard. Careful, some wards bite.
Tricks and traps, puzzles and snacks.
Look, one of the imps is rearranging the runes. That can't be good.
The wards hold the presence at bay, disrupt them, and the vault's hunger will spill forth.
As they pressed on, a group of imps scrambled up a column, giggling as they swapped runes and triggered a burst of harmless but embarrassing illusions. The path ended at a vast stone door, covered in shifting symbols. Eldroth hovered before it, his many eyes somber.
This is the vault's heart. To seal it, one must offer a bargain, magic for magic, will for will. Pip, only you can speak with what dwells beyond.
Me? But I'm barely qualified to water houseplants, much less bargain with whatever that is.
We believe in you, Pip, and if you need help, I have a very heavy encyclopedia.
And a charm for courage, freshly discounted.
Pip swallowed hard and approached the door, the symbols swirling as if watching him. The darkness behind the door coalesced, forming the vault presence, a mass of shadows and luminescent veins. Its voice was many and none.
Mortal, what will you trade for silence? Speak, or be consumed by questions that never end.
I offer a promise of growth, not destruction, of stories told and remembered.
A riddle then, halfling. Answer true and bargain is struck. Fail and all will unravel. I am taken from a mine, shut up in a wooden case, from which I am never released. And yet, I am used by almost every person. What am I?
Ooh, I know this one. But is it too obvious?
Pip hesitated, heart pounding. With a deep breath, he answered, and the vault presence paused, its tendrils retreating.
Pencil lead?
Wisdom in simplicity. The pact endures. For now.
The stone door rumbled aside, revealing a deeper passage swirling with mist and faint golden lights. The companions exchanged uneasy glances. Whatever lay ahead, the true test had only begun.
Chapter 7. The Gilded Labyrinth and the Whispering Walls.
The new passage twisted into a labyrinth of golden walls, each surface engraved with shifting murals, some moving, others whispering secrets in forgotten tongues.
This is incredible! The walls are alive with stories. Look, that mural just winked at me. Don't touch anything that blinks or breathes, Mary. Merchant's wisdom.
It's like wandering inside a history book, a very opinionated one.
Beware, the labyrinth remembers all who pass. Trust not every path, nor every word.
The group navigated sharp turns and false doors, magical illusions flickering to life, phantom staircases, upside-down rooms, and nonsensical riddles echoing from the walls.
If one more door leads to a room full of flying dictionaries, I'm confiscating the entire vault.
That statue just asked me for a scone. Did anyone bring snacks?
I have a stale oatcake and a charm for indigestion.
Mary, ever curious, pressed a glowing tile, triggering a rain of harmless but sticky golden feathers that clung to everyone's hair.
Oops, my bad. At least they're festive?
As they pressed deeper, the murals grew darker and the whispers sharper, tempting, cajoling, and sometimes pleading for release. Shadows flickered at the edge of vision.
Do not answer the walls. Some voices belong to those lost here before us.
I think one just offered me a lifetime supply of scones if I'd open a door. That's not normal, is it?
Focus, Pip. We're nearly through. Look ahead. There's a golden door.
The companions hurried, shadows swirling behind, until the labyrinth opened into a broad chamber, a massive gilded door at its far end. The golden door shimmered, then split open to reveal a towering golem, its body of marble and gold, runes blazing across its chest, jeweled eyes fixed on Pip.
None may pass but those who pay the toll of memory. Halfling, step forth and offer what cannot be regained.
That sounds rather final. Must it be me?
The pact marks you, Pip. To cross, you must choose a memory to surrender.
Pip, we're with you, no matter what you choose.
The chamber fell silent as Pip faced the Guardian, the weight of his past and the fate of Willowmere in the balance. Pip closed his eyes, sifting through memories, childhood laughter, the scent of fresh scones, quiet afternoons in the library. The golem's eyes glowed brighter.
I offer the memory of the first book I ever read.
The toll is accepted. Pass and leave behind what you have given.
The door swung wide. Pip felt a gentle ache, a missing piece in his heart. But the path forward lay open. Beyond, the vault's secrets beckoned, and new dangers waited in the darkness.
Chapter 8. Echoes of the Forgotten and the Chamber of Shadows.
Beyond the golden door, the vault widened into a vast chamber lined with crystal pillars. Each pillar shimmered with spectral images, memories not just of Pip, but of countless souls who had passed before.
It's like walking through someone else's dreams. Or nightmares. Don't look too long. These echoes can snare the unwary.
Why do some of these feel so familiar?
Memory is the coin of this place. The deeper you go, the more it demands.
The group's path was blocked by a massive chessboard inlaid into the floor, pieces already in motion. The board's voice boomed, demanding a contest of wits. None may pass unless they play. Best me, and the way is clear. Fail, and become part of the game forever.
Stand aside. I once bested the village chess champion with only a rook and 3 dictionaries.
I'm more of a checkers sort of halfling.
With teamwork and quick thinking, the companions made their moves. The illusion tried to cheat, but Mary's sharp eye caught its trickery, and the board reluctantly yielded. Clever mortals. Pass then, but beware what lies ahead. Beyond the chessboard, a small chamber housed a sealed reliquary atop a pedestal, its surface etched with swirling runes and a slumbering artifact within.
Whatever's inside, it's old and powerful.
That relic is the vault's heart. Its unrest stirs all shadows here. Disturb it, and the wraith will awaken.
Why do I get the feeling it already knows we're here?
Legendary artifact. Threat or menace? This will be a bestseller.
Shadows thickened as the air grew cold. A tall, wraith-like figure emerged, its blue eyes burning from beneath a tattered hood.
Interlopers, the pact is broken. Leave or be consumed by the vault's hunger.
I don't want to be consumed, thank you. We're only here to fix things.
Stand back! I will not let you harm this halfling, or my library.
Ready yourselves. Shadows feed on fear. Hold fast to hope or be lost.
The wraith's darkness lashed out, and the companions rallied their magic and wits, the reliquary pulsing with light as the room trembled. As Pip fought to hold his ground, a flicker of the memory he sacrificed shimmered at the edge of his mind. A book, a laugh, a moment almost remembered. The reliquary's glow responded, intensifying as if urging him onward.
I think I know what to do. Everyone, focus your thoughts on your happiest memory.
Ooh, scones and library cards. Got it. Sunlight on the sapphire coast.
The reliquary blazed with hope, pushing back the shadows, but the wraith shrieked, the chamber shaking as unseen doors began to open deeper in the vault.
Chapter 9. Doors of Dread and the Echoing Escape.
The reliquary's brilliance collided with the vault wraith's shriek, sending cracks spiderwebbing across the chamber as heavy doors burst open in the walls.
The vault cannot contain this much power. The magic is unraveling. Brace yourselves.
I think we broke it, or fixed it too hard.
The floor shifted beneath their feet, and the companions were swept into separate passages by surging magical currents. Pip stumbled through a twisting corridor, shadows swirling at his heels. The walls flickered with visions, a faceless librarian, a book he couldn't recall, laughter echoing from nowhere.
Why do I know this place? or not know it?
Each vision tugged at the memory Pip had sacrificed, leaving him dizzy and off balance. A spectral child offered him a blank page, then vanished.
Remember who you are, Pip. The vault feeds on doubt. Hold fast.
Madame Bristlequill and Mary found themselves in a high-vaulted chamber lined with ancient tomes and scrolls. An unseen breeze rustled the pages.
This is a secret library. Look at these bindings. Some of these volumes are older than Willowmere itself. The lost minutes of the council, the banned recipes of Mayor Cobblebot, and, oh, the index of unsolvable mysteries.
As they searched, the shelves rearranged themselves, revealing a staircase spiraling even deeper.
Come, Mary. The answers we need may lie below.
Tilda and Eldroth found themselves before a great obsidian archway, pulsing with silvery veins of energy. The air hummed with restrained power.
I can feel the artifact's pull. This must be the vault's true heart.
If it awakens, Willowmere's fate may be sealed. We must be ready for anything.
As they approached, the archway's energy flared, and a shadowy silhouette began to form within its depths. Alone, Pip entered a vast, echoing chamber where the shadows moved with a will of their own. At the far side, a regal figure of swirling darkness awaited, crowned in black crystal.
Welcome, little Warlock. You have come far, but now the true game begins. What will you sacrifice for the answers you seek?
I was hoping for a nice simple riddle, actually.
The shadows surged, the vizier's silver eyes narrowing as Pip braced for a bargain unlike any before. Somewhere, the fate of Willowmere hung in the balance.
Chapter 10. The Bargain of Shadows and the Splintering Light.
In the swirling gloom, Pip stood his ground before the Shadow Vizier, shadows dancing at the edge of his vision.
Surrender what remains of your light, and I shall grant you forgotten power. Memories untold, destinies rewritten.
I don't think that's quite what I need, actually. I'd rather not lose any more memories.
Refuse, and your village will drown in shadow. Choose, little Warlock. Pip, a true pact is made with the heart, not in fear. Remember your promise.
I choose hope. And scones. And friends. You can keep your shadows.
The vizier's eyes narrowed, and cracks of light splintered through the darkness as Pip's refusal sent ripples through the chamber. Madame Bristlequill and Mary crept down the spiral stairs, entering a candlelit archive where a translucent figure hovered over ancient records.
Seekers of knowledge, what do you wish to know?
We seek the truth of the artifact, the one that stirs the vault and haunts Willowmere. Also, if you have the original recipe for sugar-dusted scones, I'd be grateful.
The archivist's shade opened a heavy tome, revealing inked images of past warlocks, the artifact's shifting forms, and a prophecy half-burned by shadow.
The artifact binds hope and memory. To break its unrest, the bearer must face the shadow within.
At the obsidian archway, Tilda and Eldroth faced a swirling barrier of silver light. The arch pulsed as if reading their intentions.
I think it's waiting for us to step through. Together.
Trust is the key. The vault tests not only power, but the bonds we forge.
Hand in spectral hand, Tilda and Eldroth crossed the threshold. The barrier softened, revealing a bridge of light over endless shadow. In Pip's chamber, the Shadow Vizier's patience snapped. Shadows erupted, clawing at the splintering light, threatening to tear the vault open to the world above.
If you will not yield, then let all Willowmere share your fate.
I won't let you hurt my friends. I'll improvise something.
The chamber's boundaries cracked, light and shadow bleeding into one another as distant voices, bristlequills, Marys, Tildas, echoed in Pip's mind. Above, the vault's magic shuddered, shadows spilling toward Willowmere. The true test of the accidental warlock's will had only just begun.